name is Jamie Jaworski, and what's your name?
My name is Rose Jennings, and I heard so much about you, good things.
Oh, really?
And
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad to finally meet you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you came in today. So what brings you here? What's going on?
I'm tired, sick and tired of relapsing, and I need a long-term program. I was clean for 90 days, and I picked up again.
Yeah. So what substances are you using?
Crack and alcohol.
Wow. And how long have you been using? Well, before you relapsed.
I've been using since I relapsed for the last 7 days.
Okay. What do you think is triggering your relapses? Since you were sober before, what do you think there's any specific triggers that did it this time for you?
Yes. My boyfriend, he's never gotten clean.
Really?
And I thought we could stay together and I could help him get clean. But instead, I picked up and started using.
So were there substances in the house that, with him, that you see on a regular basis?
He sells drugs.
Really?
He sells them and he uses them.
Okay. So do you think that there's any hope for him? Do you think, does he want to be admitted into your program?
Well, he says he does, but my mother talked to me, and I have 2 children to live for, and I can no longer be concerned about what he wants to do. I have to live for my children.
Definitely. And what are your plans? Okay, so back to you. For your relapse, do you plan on getting help? Do you want to get help?
Yes, that's why I came to talk to you. I heard so much good things about you, and I finally, get to meet you. And I want to go away. I want to leave the area that I'm in, go to a long-term program, and I want to relocate because I have a desire to go back to school.
Wow. Okay. So what are your plans for school?
I want to learn a trade so that I can join the workforce.
Okay.
So that I can get off public assistance.
Good for you. So let's make a plan of action. So what would be, so you said you would be willing to go away into a program. Would you be willing to do like a rehab for maybe a month, 30 days, 90-day program?
I was looking for something a little longer, perhaps a year.
Okay, that sounds
And
great.
if I like where I'm relocated at, then I might make it permanent. Because I have 2 children, and my mom says she would watch them while I go away as long as I get some help.
Wow, that sounds perfect. And I definitely think that we should look into some options to see what would work best for you and which one you like better, because I definitely have some ideas that would perfectly suit you and your needs as of right now.
That is so good to hear, because I don't want to hurt anymore, and I don't want to hurt anybody. And I know I'm hurting my children and taking away from them as a mother.
Definitely. So tell me a little bit more about your children. So what are their names?
Tyron and Tina.
Okay. And how old are
they? They 2 and 3.
Do you know, so you haven't seen, so they're young children, but so do you think that if you continue this, then it's going to affect their lives negatively?
Yes, because I don't want the DHS to take my children, and I should have them in some type of preschool program, but every time I said I'm going to do something, I procrastinate, because I be thinking more so about how I can please their father so he won't leave me.
So it sounds like the relationship's a little rocky.
Yes, it is.
How long would you say that it's been rocky for?
I say ever since I met him, which was 5 years ago, I was just blind and couldn't see. That's how I got on drugs. I having a relationship with him.
So would you say that he is a trigger and like the people?
Most definitely. My mother would love for me to get away from her. That's why she's willing to help, to keep the children while I go away. And she said I shouldn't even let them know where I'm going.
So tell me a little about him. Is he willing to get help?
No.
Okay.
He thinks making money, because he makes a lot of money, and he picks up when he wants to. That's all that is the life, and I could take it or leave it, and I just been a weak woman putting up with that. But I want more for my children and myself.
And it sounds like to me that you're getting stronger and you're realizing that that's
Yes.
not the life that you need to live and you want to live anymore.
But I also realize that it's easier to say than to do, so I just need to really not even be nowhere where he's at.
Well, I'm glad that you understand that, and that's definitely one of the first steps of getting better and to be a good mom to your kids and to ultimately be sober and clean.
Wow, thank you. That is so encouraging to hear somebody say something good about you.
No, I honestly think that if you get admitted to a program, I think you're going to do really well.
Everybody that says something about you said you were easy to talk to, and it's true, because I feel as though I can trust you, and you make me feel better about myself, even though my life is not in a good situation right now. But
it's promising. It'll get better, and I definitely I have a couple places in mind for you that you should look into, because I definitely think that if you want to be in a long-term program, then that's definitely the place for you.
thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you so much.